I love hot food.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best moments of comedy from our favorite Pixar films.
A butt! Wow, that's a pretty big butt.
Number 10, Meeting Your Family, Coco.
Here, let me help you. Thanks.
Hanging out with the family you've known all your life can be complicated enough, but things get a bit harder and wackier when you have to meet all your undead relatives for the first time. In Coco, Miguel is able to see and talk to the skeletal ghosts on Day of the Dead after he plays Ernesto de la Cruz's guitar. He runs into his own dead relatives, quite literally, knocking one of them completely to bits before meeting the others.
You're here, and you can see us?
Their reunion is funny and sweet, not all too different from how it might be if you met your long-lost relatives when they were alive. Hugs and kisses abound.
Remind me how I know you.
We're your family, mijo.
Number 9, Math is Math, Incredibles 2.
What?
We waited a long time for Incredibles 2 to come out after the success of the first movie, and boy was it worth it.
We did it!
Oh, what did we do?
Everything surrounding Jack's powers, particularly his encounter with a certain raccoon, made us roll on the floor laughing. But our pick for this entry is a little more relatable than a baby with superpowers. One of the best scenes in the movie comes when Dash asks his father for help with his math homework. As any parent who's ever been in a situation like this will know, sometimes our education system changes things up on us.
That's not the way you're supposed to do it, Dad.
Mr. Incredible may be a superhero, but the new way of learning math continues to elude him.
Why would they change math? Math is math.
okay,
Math
Dad.
is math.
Number 8. You uncultured swine! Toy Story. Toy Story is one of the best Pixar franchises around, and the first movie has some of our favorite gags. Buzz Lightyear's stellar performance pretending to be unable to breathe when he takes off his helmet is one of the best.
How dare you open a spaceman's helmet on an uncharted planet? My eyeballs could have been sucked from their sockets.
But Mr. Potato Head gave us something a little more cultured.
Ages 3 and up. It's on my box. Ages 3 and up.
After rearranging his face so that no part of his body's in its proper place, Mr. Potato Head approaches Ham and jokes about being a painting by Pablo Picasso.
I'm Picasso.
We happen to think it's quite a funny joke, but Ham doesn't get the bit. Simmering with rage, Mr. Potato Head calls him an uncultured swine.
You uncultured swine. What are you looking at, you hockey puck?
Number 7. Triple Dent Gum, Inside Out.
The song from the gum commercial.
Sometimes we send that one up to headquarters for no reason.
Inside Out is one of Pixar's best films, and it got two things exactly right. Nobody likes broccoli as a kid,
What the heck is that?
Broccoli on pizza.
That's it. I'm done.
and the song that gets stuck in your head is never the one you want there. Throughout the film, the jingle for a brand called Triple Dent Gum keeps getting stuck inside Riley's head, upsetting the emotions who call her head their home.
This again?
In particular, Anger, played beautifully by Lewis Black, cannot stand the jingle,
Did I ask for the gum commercial?
and blows up every time he hears it. It's a really funny running gag throughout the film, and one that everyone can relate to.
Triple then come. No!
Number 6. Shark Therapy, Finding Nemo.
Fish are friends, not food.
Finding Nemo is one of Pixar's most emotionally resonant films, but it still has plenty of comic moments sprinkled throughout.
Oh, you guys made me eat.
Whether it be Nemo's journey to touch the butt, or Dory's ability to speak to whales.
Dory? What are you doing? What are you doing?
There are plenty of laughs to be had. The funniest sequence in the film, however, comes from our favorite shark support group.
I never knew my father.
When Dory and Marlin first run into Bruce and his friends, they are terrified of him.
Hello.
But Bruce and his band of sharks are a special group, one that has taken a vow never to eat fish. This promise of theirs is noble, but eventually goes super wrong.
That's good. Intervention!
Just a bite!
You all together, mate!
Remember, guys, fish are friends, not food.
It's delightful to behold up until that turn, though. Number 5. No matter how smart a dog may be, there's always going to be one thing that will get him back to basics.
You want a boy?
Doug the dog is one of the most beloved characters in Up. A golden retriever who's able to communicate with humans through a special device. While many of his thoughts are a little different than what you might assume a dog thinks about, a lot of them are pretty expected.
My name is Doug. I have just met you, and I love you.
And Doug's obsession with squirrels is one of the best. When we first meet Doug, he starts to explain who he is, when all of a sudden he cuts himself off to yell,
Squirrel! My master is good and smart.
His commitment to monitoring the smaller animal is unmatched. Number 4. Tour Guide Barbie, Toy Story 2.
Permanecer sentados, por favor.
Barbie is one of the new characters introduced into the Toy Story universe in its second film, and while she doesn't truly come into her own until Toy Story 3, this introduction is one of the franchise's best. When the toys go on an adventure to rescue Woody, they find themselves stuck at Al's toy barn. So obviously, they need a guide. Enter Tour Guide Barbie.
I'm Tour Guide Barbie. Please keep your hands, arms, and accessories inside the car and no flash photography.
An uncompromising professional who's an absolute demon behind the wheel. Jodie Benson's pitch-perfect performance and the other toys' reactions to Barbie. We get it, Mr. Potato Head, you're a married spud. Make this scene not one to miss.
I'm a married spud, I'm a married spud, I'm a married
Make room
spud.
for the single fellas.
Number 3. Bloopers, A Bug's Life.
Marker.
When it comes to Pixar movies, A Bug's Life seems to be one of the forgotten entries in the canon.
Being a ladybug automatically makes me a girl. Is that it, Flyboy? Huh?
Yikes! She's a guy!
Francis, leave them alone. They have poo-poo hands.
But we love this 1998 classic, and not just for what happens during the film itself. Although we can't help but chuckle when Heimlich finally turns into a beautiful butterfly.
Mine wings. Oh, they're beautiful.
The wagon's taking off. You better start flying.
But I am flying. And from way up here, you all look like little ants.
During the credits of A Bug's Life, the audience is treated to bloopers. That's right, the animated bugs we've been watching act as though they were filming a real live-action movie.
And action.
To infinity and beyond. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
Laughing at their mess-ups and flubs just like real actors would. It's such a great bit, and watching it makes us disappointed Pixar didn't feel the need to repeat it with every movie.
My eye. Oh, no, seriously, I've got berry juice in my eye.
Number 2. Put that thing back where it came from. Monsters, Inc.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me!
Monsters, Inc. rises to a culmination that's one of the most heart-wrenching in Pixar's history. Before we get to that moment, however, there's a ton of humor that's mixed into that emotion.
I was on TV. Did you see me?
For instance, Sully mistakenly thinking that Boo is dead leads to one of the funniest sequences in the film. But for this entry, we're gonna have to go with Mike and Sully's impromptu musical performance. When the two are discovered while arguing about what to do with the human child Boo, Mike thinks on his feet. He says the two are practicing for a musical, and starts making up ridiculous lyrics on the spot.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me! So help me! So help me!
Honestly, this is a musical we would love to see. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Linguini Puppet, Ratatouille. This time, the rat's in charge. Crushed by shopping carts, WALL-E. WALL-E, the clumsiest robot of all time. Three Brothers, Brave. Everyone loves a good prankster brother or three.
I have told you, you're not allowed to.
Average Intelligence, Cars 2. Mater with the one-liners.
Toe Mater, average intelligence.
Who you with? FBI, CIA?
Let's just say I'm AAA affiliated.
Inspect this, Elemental. This water can't handle the spice. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1.
Where's my super suit?
And finally, we arrive at perhaps the most quotable moment in all of Pixar.
Where is my super suit?
And no, we're not talking about Edna Mode.
No kicks! No, go on. Your new suit will be finished before your next assignment.
Some of the best moments in The Incredibles pair superhero moments with domestic problems, and this is no different. When Frozone is readying up to go fight crime, he opens the closet where he keeps his supersuit, only to find it missing. He calls out to his wife to ask her where it is, and one of the funniest marital arguments in all of Pixar or film begins.
The public is in danger!
My evening's in danger!
You tell me where my suit is, woman!
We never see Frozone's wife, but she delivers a stellar performance as a partner who has had enough.
We are talking about the greater good!
Greater good? I am your wife! I'm the greatest good you are ever gonna get!
If we missed any of your favorite funny Pixar moments, let us know in the comments below.
You're still a seed.
But it's a rock.
I know it's a rock!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.